All right, this is the LeBlond Model 24 sliding bed gap lathe. It's 24 inches swing over the ways, 52-inch swing in the gap, 48-inch centers when the bed is closed, and 84 inches when the bed is completely open. The machine has inch metric threading. It has, it has inch threading. It has taper attachment, 24-inch 4-jaw chuck, 18-inch 3-jaw chuck, 38-inch faceplate, and a 10-inch 3-point steady rest.
Coming around. All right, watch out for the leads. I'm hot here. Running at 480 volts into the machine. Electric panel, brake, jog, and clutch controls. And inside, of course, one motor starter and a couple of relays.
Okay.
It's good down there. Spindle motor here if you're panning down. Gusher, big old pump motor here.
Got it.
And it does work. It came on. Back side, we got the taper attachment here. Cast iron cover, LeBlond. It's all good stuff here.
Okay.
Yeah, shows the ways good. And water, again, for taper. I'll give you the tailstock right away. Tailstock's a crank style for course movement, and which is nice. And quill feed is here. I think I'm in fine now, going back, and we've got course going back in, so yeah, it's pretty nice to have with the fine feed dial on there, so that's all good. And I said crank here, and getting down to the main stuff here. I'm just going to, you just want to kind of get in on the ways here a little bit, Pete. These are really nice ways, and the racks, they're not peeled back at all, and the ways look really nice here, so. Got a dovetail, the V in back, and especially this big flat, which is really the main
Bearing surface.
right, the main bearing surface beside the flat back there. That's nice. And like I said, the gear's in nice shape too, really. They're not all peeled back, which is the main part of the thrust here. And that's the backlash effect, so we're pretty good here, see? I mean, minimal backlash, which is good. And here's the rack. So it's very little backlash there. Everything's all pretty good shape here. So let's fire it up. We'll go through a few spindle speeds here. Spin the motor forward. Motor sounds good. Clutch handle, this all works fine. We'll go through a couple of quick feeds here, but mostly the spindle speeds right now. We're in the blue range at 362. We'll just bring this right up. And we're feeding. We'll change this over to go up one more to 510, then we'll drop down into silver. It should be 510, I think. I missed it. Dial it up on the orange clutch, so that's not a problem. And just leaving it right there, we'll go through the three ranges, 136 in the silver, and then it goes 35 in the red, just to show it. Jump in the silver here. There we go. Sounds good. And one more down here, going to neutral. I haven't checked neutral works, let's see. Yeah, there's neutral, and of course, that'll get us down into 35. So for the sake of showing feed, let's keep it back up into 510. That's a good speed for us. All right, that should be good. Let's see. All right. Oh, I want 362. That's better for feeding the bed out. Last one. And here's your feed, so you can kind of see the feed going on here. And I'll just kind of stop it, and gently go from F to E, which is a much faster feed. Kick this in. I like to wait till Chuck stopped on these guys though. Go back and forth. There it is. Makes it a lot easier. That's a much faster feed. That's full up. You're not even supposed to run this fast. They say not to go over 300 in E, but just to show it. So that's good. And back to the lower one, then we've got ABC down here. I'll do one more range. I'll get into B, which is right here. Same, it's a little bit slower. And we can leave it right there for moving the
bed.
For the bed, yeah. Let's show feed right away up here though. This is all good. We showed this compound, of course. It's really good. There's really very little backlash on here. And longitudinal. We've got threading coming up. Longitudinal. And we've got 4 reverse for it here. So I just kick that and you go the other way. That's all standard lathe work. And cross slide. Same thing. Kick it into a reverse. That all is good. And we're still on there? Yeah, we haven't moved it off there. And of course we got the stopper right here, which hits that peg there for the longitudinal. Oh, here's threading. Let's do threading. Let's get this out of feed. And kick this over, which picks up our threading rod right here. This is free right now. Let's get this over. Now we picked up threading. Half nuts, yeah, you can see that the threading rod's turning. I'll bring the half nut in over here. It should be able to get us in, and you can kind of see it moving right here. So I'll bring it out again and bring it back in. You'll see it all moving towards the chuck. Out, and you see the dial moving. Pick my spot wherever if I was threading, and right there. That all comes in nice. So threading's good. And I'm going to take it out of threading before I forget, so I don't jam it up again. So that's open again, so that's all the feed. Tailstock is done. Lastly, if we're still on, we could try the bed now. We're going the right way at this speed. If I show the clutch down there, the bed's already unlocked. There's 3 positions for the sliding bed. This is the clutch handle right here. And I've moved it before, and it's pretty free, so if you kind of feel this in, it's like a twin half nut, and there you go. Now if you want to go up, I'm just holding this, and if you go towards the front, maybe you can see it, kid, I don't know. Can you see the movement? If you kind of zoom in there, the whole bed moving back?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's moving, and this thing will go, well, it doubles, doesn't it, from 48 to 40 to about 80, so this thing will go back a good couple more feet. Fell out again. Go back in again. Okay. So that's moving right along. And of course, if I take and push it all the way back, maybe I might be able to go a little bit faster. But it's just one time to try the 510 spindle speed and see if we can make it go even a little bit quicker. So. Try that. Right there, so the feed box down here, I didn't really, this will kind of moves back and forth pretty good, and I'll bring it in as soon as this slows down to one of the gears to show it. Yeah. Almost. Right there. There we go. That's in. So that takes care of this, range, speeds. We do have spindle reverse for what it's worth. We'll fire up just real quick and that'll be about it. I think we've covered just about everything. Quill, yeah. Motor's done, here's reverse. Same difference, we should back up with the spindle now. There we go. And that's it.
Okay.
Okay.